We're going to be doing some camera tracking with some footage that is orbiting around a subject. So in After Effects, I'm going to do new composition. I'm going to name it camera tracking. Make sure it's roughly 5 seconds or however long you want it to be. Go ahead and hit OK. Import your footage. And mine is a little longer than I want, so I'm going to trim it to about here, and then also trim down my workspace. So when I render it, it only ends right there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my effects and presets. I'm going to type in track. 3D camera tracker will be right there. So I can drag that onto my cut, and it will take a little bit. So depending on the quality, 1080p or 4K, and the length will depend on how quickly this goes. So this is only about a 2-second clip, so it went relatively fast. You'll get these little dots on your subject or anywhere on your footage, and I'm going to choose one where I kind of like that position. So how this text is facing me, I'm going to right click, create text and camera, and you'll see that it adds a text layer and a 3D camera tracker layer. With the text, if you use the text tool, you can edit it to say whatever you want. And then clicking on that layer, I can click S for scale, scale that down. I can also use the move tool to position it and to rotate it. Now it is a 3D layer, so I can rotate it in a 3D world or like a 3D aspect. And as I play this, if it works, it should make it so that text holds that position and makes it feel like it's within that camera. So how it's holding that perspective. Now my text is a little too far to the right because it cuts off, so I'm actually going to push it further in front of me. And let's see how that looks. Still a little too far, and I'm just gonna keep tweaking it until I like how it is. So now when I play it, it should be right there. Now if I want to make it even more, look a little better, I can always go back into that text, and then under the geometry options, I can extrude it a little bit to give it an even more 3D effect. And I can add a light. So if I right click, new, light, choose the color and all that. And now, adjusting the light where I want it and everything. But I kind of like where it is right now. As I play it, it'll add that actual 3D effect to the letters. When you're done, you just go ahead and render it. So File, Export, add to render queue, name it, tell it where to go, Demo 2, hit render, and you should have your final video done. Good luck, have fun.